I want to show you what I planted so far this morning. I planted some more house plants, and then I'm gonna take some succulent cuttings next. So I'm gonna show you what I planted up. I planted some bird's nest fern, which are these ones. They kind of remind me of like lettuce almost. So let's see if I can walk down here. And then I planted some button fern. They're kind of cool. Thought those were nice. So I planted a little bit of those. And then, oh, what's back here? Oh, I planted some, I think it's called autumn. It's an autumn fern. It's a type of, I want to say a Japanese painted fern, but I think the variety is called an autumn fern. But not quite positive on that. And then I planted some Boston fern, just like your typical Boston fern. And then I planted one more type of fern, which is this one. And I don't remember what it's called. Shoot. So yeah, so I planted up a few different ferns, and then I did these two. I don't remember what these are called. My sister told me the other day, but I am still learning them all. So not quite sure on that one, those two. And then I planted this like, what is it? The rattlesnake calathea, I think she said it was. So I planted like a row of those. And then I planted, this is really cool. It's called Transcantia, and it's like variegated, you know, like that purplish kind of on the top. But what's real cool is the under leaf part is like a really cool, vibrant purple. They sell so good at the market. So I got a couple and a half rows of those. I want to see if you can see the leaves underneath if I go like that. Maybe not, but anyway, it's pretty cool. Last year that was one of our biggest sellers, these ones, and we ran out of them, and so I was so excited that we got some more now. And then some more spiders, couple, maybe not quite couple rows of spiders. And then this one, I forgot what it's called, but it's really cool. It's like a lime neon yellowish thing, and it's a really cool trailer. It trails really good, and it's got a little variegation in it. I forgot what that one's called too. And then some Transcantia, and then some Dory. This one's cool. It like trails really cool. It's like rubbery, and then it gets a little pink flower on it. It's like something about pink baby. I don't remember. Shoot, I'm still learning them all, but this one is a real good seller for us too. It trails real nice. And then I think I just repotted this because it was in a smaller pot, and it was getting too big, so I just plopped it in there. And then some variegated ivy, which looks like that. So I did, let's see, I'll back up. So I did that little section, like where the ferns are, over this morning so far. I think I counted it was 204. So that's kind of cool. So, all right, so next up I am going to, oh, I see one's tipped over there. I gotta fix that. I am going to plant up, or take cuttings, sorry. Look at my mess. From planting, I made a huge mess, but I'll clean it up. Before I take cuttings, I wanted to show you some of the stuff's already popping up a little bit, which is kind of cool. You can kind of see the green. Sometimes, like if you get down here at this angle, you can see them better. You know what I mean? So that's kind of cool. Those are all popping up already. We just planted them like not very long ago, a few days ago. I don't even know what that one is. I think that one's a new one for us. Ooh, Black Knight, Scabiosa. That one's already popping up. I should be writing all this down, like what pops up the quickest, so we can be better at what we should seed first, and you know, like what takes longer and we should seed first, and what doesn't take very long and we don't have to seed it as, you know, quick. Status, I guess status pops up quick. Look at that. And then these aren't popping up yet. What is this one? Oh, zinnias. The zinnias, they pop right up. Well, thought about maybe sitting on a bag of dirt. Oh, that's better. Okay, I've been standing up planting those house plants for a while, so it feels good to sit down for a minute. All right, so I'm just gonna take a tray of succulents like this, and I already did a couple over here. I did this one already. I took cuttings from this row. I'll show you. Right. This is my one I'm taking cuttings from, that first row right there. I already took cuttings from that one. And then these next 1, 2, 3 rows, I don't really take cuttings from unless they have 2 heads. So the only one that we can see that has 2 heads, I would say, would maybe be like this guy and maybe this one too. So I'm only going to take cuttings from this one and that one. So let's pull them out. And then the rest I'm leaving. I'm not going to take cuttings. Oh, wait. Ooh. I think I got to check this one out. That one looks, we might got something there. So, okay. So, there's one. And then what I try to do when I take the cutting from plants, especially ones that have heads like this, I try to just take the cutting of the head that's like kind of like branching off, so it's not like the main focal one like that. So I still can use that, no problem, in a planter. It helps it to, you know, grow better and gonna heal and make another thing there. And then we just got a whole nother plant. Isn't that so cool? And then I just stuck it right in that dirt right there. So, and then same thing with this one that we just pulled out. So I would say this one's bigger and kind of like the main, and that one is shooting off of it. So I'll just cut that. I'm gonna stick these guys back in. And too, it's nice because it like gives them more room in the tray, you know, because I just cut off a little bit off of them. So it gives them a little bit more space in there. And then the head that we just cut off, I just stick it in the dirt like that. Oh, and then the next, let's see, I already did that one and that one. The next 2 rows I already did too. I just took like the little one off of here. So what I was thinking was the ones that are like this, kind of like you got 2 plants going like that. I'm thinking, and I don't know if this is right, but I want to cut the one off to the side just like I do with the head type, the echeverias, because I can use this still, you know, in a planter, the main one, and all I did was take off a little shoot off the side. I think that's the right way. If there is a right and wrong way, I'm not sure. So when I cut like ones like this that are like bigger and longer, I try to go for the littler one that's like maybe not gonna affect my big one that I still want to put in a planter. And then just stick it in the dirt. So I'm gonna continue to do that. So kind of cool. With these I'd probably go all the way down, because like that, and stick in the dirt, and then I can still use that in a planter. Just because if I cut it, you know, like way up here, then you're gonna have that thing in your planter. I don't know. That would be the only reason behind it. But I mean, you can cut this smaller like that if you wanted to. you don't have to, but so I'm finding that there's not really, I don't think, a length to have to cut the succulent for a cutting. I mean, I could be wrong, but just in my experience, I have found, oh, that's kind of cool. Look at, oh wait, you can't see. There's already cuttings taken and they're already growing back. Cool. Anyway, that it doesn't really matter where you take the cutting, like the length of it. It all seems to work if you stick it in the dirt. So that's kind of nice. It's not really, you're not gonna like mess anything up, you know. So like that one I just cut off of. I'm probably gonna leave that alone even though it has 2 on it. So yeah, basically when I take cuttings, I just try to always think about, can I take from this plant and it still will look okay in a planter soon? And if the answer is yes, then I take it. Whatever I think won't affect it. And if the answer is no, then I don't mess with it. So yeah. My goal, so I have right here what I'm gonna do. I got 10 trays I want to take cuttings from, and my goal would be to have 3 full trays of cuttings from these 10 trays. So we shall see if I can do it. Well, this is kind of pleasantly surprising that I'm still on my first tray and I'm almost filled up a whole plug tray of cuttings. So pretty excited about that.
I've spent 4 long nights in a bottle of wine, crossing off some names on the dotted line. I'm gonna need this guest list to get a little smaller. Who knew the cost so high to be a newlywed? $65 for every hit, and I don't have the heart to break the news to my daddy. I'm just trying to get hitched. I ain't asking for much. Let's start that back road, driving in the front porch, singing I love. I'm just here to seal the deal without applying for a loan. Yeah, I wanna get hitched to you, darling, and the more I think about it, we should run. It'll be 14 months on a payment plan if we want the wedding singer in her backup band. I had to draw the line when the flowers cost more than the Chevy, and I'm about to drain all my savings for the lacy white dress.
3 plug trays of cuttings, and we got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I was pretty excited about that. The last couple of times that I cut or took cuttings in the basement, I only got 3 trays. So I was pretty excited that I got 2 more than I was expecting. And then I'm gonna show you the cuttings that I took in the basement like a little while ago, so you can see like maybe how they're progressing. Okay, well, it looks like I have 4, so maybe I did take more than I thought. So these 4 are, I took cuttings on probably a month or so ago in the basement, and they're doing okay, but see how little they still are? So I mean, it does take a while, even when you only take, or when you take the head too, it takes a little while, but they're doing okay. They're getting there. The Sedum's doing good, the Tokyo Sun. It looks like this variety's doing pretty good. And then this guy too, wow. That's kind of cool. That one just is a really good grower. It looks like the Cactus Avi, we know that, slow grow. These look like they're too wet, so that's good to know. And then these look pretty good too. This one, wowzers, that one grows fast. So, oh, that one too. So yeah, so that's an update on those 4. And then these are just ones that I've used to make planters and stuff. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed watching me make, or I hope you enjoyed watching me take some cuttings, or I hope you enjoyed watching me take some cuttings from the succulents. So thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.